Hey guys, Jordan Arell here, making my daily video about circumcision, and today I am feeling a little bit down, just not great, and I want to talk a little bit about that because I think in the anti-activist movement we often see a lot of people saying, try to keep your spirits up, try to just keep on doing activism and making a change and stay positive and don't think too much about how horrible circumcision is. And I think that can be helpful sometimes. I wouldn't say never try to look on the bright side or never try to just keep on getting through and making a difference. Sometimes that can be useful, but if we do that too often, it tends to make things not get better, and it tends to make those negative feelings stay a lot longer, actually. And so what I do when I start to feel like that is I just let myself really feel it and acknowledge it, and give myself time every day to feel my feelings around it. In Tuesdays with Maury every morning he had ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and was dying a pretty horrible death, and every morning he would just cry and feel awful and think about his death and feel horrible all morning, and then later in the day he would just be his usual self, and he would be friendly and see people, and was one of the most light-hearted people in the world. Such a amazing spirit. And I think people forget that part about the morning where he was, feeling as shitty as you possibly can. And I think that that's really important to just acknowledge. I feel hopeless. I feel like I don't know if Origin's going to succeed. I feel like it's a long shot. I feel like it's hard for them to get the money, and I don't have the energy to do it myself and to make it happen. I feel like I'm just going to be stuck with this mutilated penis for the rest of my life. By the time anything changes, even restoration, I'll probably be in my late 30s or 40s and probably won't enjoy sex as much as I used to anyways, or be with women who are also in the same age range, which isn't ideal if I do ever get my penis back. Probably won't be with women who are in their 20s. And it's just I hate this. I hate being this. I hate my own body, and I feel so incredibly unlucky just to be in the place that I am, and really depressed and hopeless, like I said. And so that's what I did today while I was restoring. I just sat there and I did a little bit of the talking to myself about it, and which is an exercise I have, writing and speaking about circumcision on my other playlist. It's just saying these things out loud to myself, and just saying how much I hate it, and just repeating myself a lot, and just feeling the discomfort that restoration causes, how ugly staring at my penis and how disgusting it is. And just saying these things to myself and feeling like shit. And I did that for 45 minutes. And I know the rest of the day I'm going to feel actually pretty good. I'm probably going to be pretty happy today because I really went into it today. And even though it was a little bit worse than usual, by the way, all those things I said about Forge and not succeeding and feeling hopeless myself, that's just in the moment how I feel right now. It's not generally how I feel and not generally what I think about it. And maybe part of that's because I'm being positive. Part of it's just because I'm being realistic, and I have a lot of energy. I have a lot of intelligence, and I know I can make a difference, and I know there's a lot of people working on this issue who are making a difference, and that the time is right and the time is now. But sometimes that's just not how I feel, and rather than try to ignore that or push that away, I'd go head on into it and feel it. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I'm one of the happiest people I know. I really, really am pretty happy about my life. And I find a lot of inspiration in the pain I've endured, and have grown a lot and matured a lot from it. And wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but because it's there, I make use of it and transmute that pain into energy, as I've talked about before. So yeah, guys, that's where I'm at today, and I think everyone should sometimes just take a few minutes out of your day, and if you're feeling bad, just really give yourself some time to feel bad, or build it into your day every day, and just watch how your life transforms by really allowing yourself to fully feel what you're feeling. And yeah, I'm creating a psychological program that'll help ease into this process, and make it really accessible for all men who are dealing with this issue, which is going to grow into the many millions of men in the next few years as this issue becomes mainstream and it becomes widely understood that male circumcision is male genital mutilation. So, thanks for watching, guys. As always, leave any questions or comments. Otherwise, I will talk to y'all tomorrow.